All right, everyone. It is time for our first kind of standalone program without any hand-holding. This is called Fatty Burgers. Now, the program itself is pretty simple. You're going to use all the code and stuff that we've done to create the following program. Now, the program will first give you a little menu here with some prices, and prices are subject to change, but this is what they're set to right now. Now, it's going to ask you a couple of questions. You're going to have to type things in. So it'll ask you, how many burgers do you want? And then they're going to type that in, a number. Then it'll ask how many fries. They'll type in a number. How many shakes? They'll type in a number there. Then it's going to do a little math and calculate the total for each one, followed by the grand total. And once that is done, it moves on to the last bit, where it asks you how much money you're going to give. Then it'll subtract. So whatever you give minus the actual total, and then it'll tell you basically how much change you get. Now, I'm certain if you put in a negative number or a number that's less than the total, it's going to give you a negative number in that case. And that's fine for now. We're not that concerned with, putting stops to that until we learn how to do that properly. Just assume that they will give the same amount or more money for now. Of course, if we're really doing this program for real, we would definitely not want to assume anything. The only thing you assume is that the people using your program are belittling idiots. That's the only thing you can really assume whenever you're creating a program. Assume they're going to do the dumbest things and try to make sure that it doesn't crash everything. But for now, let's just assume they're people, whoever it happens to be, using the project, trying to use this particular program, are not dumb. They're going to type in what they need to, and the program will work. Now, this is what it's going to look like when it actually runs. You'll see how many burgers would you like? Someone typed in 2. How many fries? 3. How many shakes? 2. And then it gave us some totals here. And then it added all those up, gave us the grand total, asked us how much we're willing to pay, and we type in 15. And it does some subtraction. 15 minus 14 is 1. There's 1. And then there's the thanks, and the program ends. Now, one or two things to point out. You will need user input. I don't want you to just print this on the screen and that's it. I have to be able to type any number. If I want 10 burgers, it should calculate how much 10 burgers costs. It should not just print 7 on the screen no matter what I type in, or 4.5. It shouldn't print 2 on the screen. This 2, 3, and 2 is just someone typing something in. It's not them actually, it's not actually going to appear on the screen. So these numbers can be different, and they should be. If you use variables, save everything, and do your math properly, then this number should work, or this program rather, should work for any number you type in. If I type in 10 burgers, well, that's $35. 10 fries is $15. That's $50 right there. 10 shakes would be $12.50. So I'd have 62, 50. That would be my grand total. Now I'll get the total for the burgers, 35, 15, 12.50, and then the grand total, 60 something bucks, will display there. So if I type in different numbers, I should get different answers. So that is essentially what you have to do for this. You can look at all your old projects that we've worked on. Look back through my old videos if you have some trouble. It's nothing too difficult, probably no more than 20 lines of code. Should be easily doable, and there are 1 or 2 different ways you could do this in a couple of places. So it really depends on you and what you prefer. So, get started, good luck, don't die.